Okay, yeah. Grand Rising. Good morning. Whatever you want it to be. Make it good, baby. Okay, so this is take two. The first one we had, there's always got to be some stupid interruptions. But we ain't going for that right now. Okay, first off, I want to talk about this movie named Travelers. It's on Netflix. Watch the movie. Watch the movie. Analyze it yourself. Come up with your own conclusions. But that movie kind of tells you a little bit about me, just a tiny bit. In Travelers, they'll have random people come up to them and tell them stuff, give them clues, and lead them here and lead them there. Um, I experienced that in my day to day life, and it's just dealing with just random people. It could be just people I just met through somebody else, people I know, people I've known forever, and they come to me, and their spirits are actually shutting them down and communicating with me. Okay, this has happened ever since I was a child. I've just embraced these talents here recently, and I use them like on the regular. Um, they're advanced now. It's so advanced now. I communicate with the spirits even without the person talking. Okay, so it's even funnier when I can get them to bypass the person they're embodying and just communicate with me. It's mighty funny. It is, guys. So anyway, I've met quite a few people. They don't know why I have met them. I know why, but I must keep my silence. I'm gonna skip around a bit. Yesterday, my daughter came to me and she said, "Mom, you come off as like a boot camp. You're drilling stuff into people. You're mad, da da da, whoop de whoop." And I explained to her that honestly, no, that's my love and passion. It's a different kind that most people cannot identify with because it's very rare. So therefore, it would appear that I'm mad, and I'm not. I'm just the furthest from that. Because if I was mad, I wouldn't even talk to your bitch ass. For real. I would watch you fall apart. Okay. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So, but it's hard to explain that. And at the same time, part of me listened to my daughter and I was like, how could I make my delivery better? There's gotta be a way. And then another part of me was like, fuck that. Like my nigga said, them rocks is only hard because your hand's too soft. Shouts out to Kambada for that. I got that, my friend. I got it. Okay? When you've had to deal with so much in your life like I have, to the point where you've never had a connection with not even your mother because you've seen the Willie Lynch syndromes going on, you've seen the dumb shit going on as a child, that you've been, I done walked alone since I can remember. So I don't need a crowd, not even my own children, when you seeing all these things unfold within your own family and your own experiences, I don't need a book, a video, a lecture. I don't need a leader or nothing to tell me shit. I'm already seeing it. I'm already breaking it down. I'm processing it accordingly. I know what the fuck is up. And this is even coming from kids that came through my portal and it's supposed to be a part of me. And I don't see that because the truth will reveal itself when it's time or when it's needed because we go by time here in the spirit realm. It's not such. Okay? So let's deal with both. So when it's needed, the truth will reveal itself at every corner. It's a matter of you being able to see it for what it is and process it accordingly. All right, I'm skipping around because I got to hit a few things real quick. Okay, so I seen a young YouTuber who I really enjoy his conversations. I enjoy everything just about that he puts out. Not everything, but just about. Um, Nothing against him. I'm just not that type of person anyway. You hear me? I'm not a everything on board bandwagon motherfucker. I'm just not that person. So get back on subject. He did a video about how the white women were these white women. They He showed the comments of the white women actually saying how they take over the black men easily. Da 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 da. How they leaving the black women to come to them. They ain't even gotta put in the work. They run into them. I've seen that in my own life to the point where I question the black men, like, why are you doing that? Do you not know that that's da da da? They looking at me like you're racist. You're No, I'm not. Actually, no, I'm not. There's white in our family. I've actually been with one white man, and I didn't feel no connection there. I didn't need nobody to tell me. I tried it. Like, my mom had actually raised me. She still is for this today. That the white man is the provider, the better option than the black man. I never understood all this fucking white and black shit. I tried it. It never worked for me. There's nothing against it though for those who want to do it. I'm not saying nothing against it. What I'm saying is how I do study on every race, and I notice that there's just certain races that gravitate towards certain things, even towards when it's killing them or tearing them apart. They will still gravitate towards that shit, and it's weird. It's just fucking weird to me, you know. So to me, it's not white or black. It is what it is. Okay. But there is a white and black. There is. My youngest daughter said everything is not so white and black. Maybe not everything, but there are some things that are. The reality is, because this color may be able to do more than this color. Let's just face the facts. It is what it is. I don't agree with it, but I do agree with it. Meaning, I agree that it's happening. I don't agree that it may be the best idea, but it's already happening. So what do you do? You know what I mean? Be in denial, or you get on board and find out where you find your way through this. You know, that's how I look at things. Everybody's different. So a person like me has to be with a person who is very physical, because I can deal with things from a physical and a spiritual aspect, but I'm doing spiritual work 24/7, 365, 366, whatever you want to call it. Whether I'm up, I'm asleep, sexual encounters, whatever. And that's just how it goes. You can't do any of that business without intertwining spirits, because we are all spiritual beings. And that's white or black. We are all spiritual beings, okay? Asian, whatever you want to call it. Everybody has spirits in them. Now, they're real where they're from. That is a whole other ball game. That's something you may want to find out on your own. But let's get back on task here. So like I said, I've just noticed that a certain race gravitates towards more bullshit when they're in the middle of bullshit. And I don't get that. I just see what it is. And it's like, whoa, why is that? Like, why? I'm one of them people. I gotta get to the bottom of this. What is this? What is going on here? Um, I love that guy done a video about that. Another video I would like for him to do is about like drugs in our people, because it's like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? Like, there's a lot of little trinkets and stuff that is detouring our people from doing what they need to do. I don't think it's good or bad. I just think it is. And it's like, what the fuck? Why do they feel like they need certain shit? And they don't. And they don't. Like, when I tell people I tap into my own energy and get high and get this boost, you know what I mean? Like, and can have sex without popping a perk or doing any type of drug. They're looking at me like, what the fuck? To me, all that shit slows you down. That shit, it takes away from me wanting to have sex and stuff. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? I know firsthand. That shit don't make me horny. What the fuck? No, none of that stuff. The only time I'm good is when I'm in my purity. When it's just me. I'm drinking, like I said, as long as I get water, I'm cool. And my supplements, I'm not gonna lie to you, because this is the time right now when you need to add in supplements. And that's another thing too. Why is it they're so quick to gravitate towards shit that means them no well? But when I offer like any type of herbs or supplements to anybody that's in a certain race, let's just say that, they tend to get a little sketchy and scared. Like, nah, just hand me the weed and the coke and the beer and the liquor, and yeah, I will go perks and anything but the herbs and the supplements. I'll take. Yeah, speedy. Give me those underlay. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're not even gonna read this. You're not gonna even research this first. Like, come on, dude. That you know the outcome of that shit. Why don't you try something else that does not have these side effects over here? Turn you into your you become Optimus Prime, my friend. You become your fucking best version of you. That is your lowest version of you. Hello. Hello. Must I tell you? They look at me as if I'm crazy, and they look at me like I'm a fucking like. My one friend, he even came over and told me, he's like, I don't know what you're on because I'm taking herbs or whatever supplements. I'm like, yeah, you don't know. But in the same breath, they'll talk about all these other drugs, perks and whatever. Or they come in with bottles of Patron and shit. I'm like, so my teas and supplements are more of a threat to you than that shit is. Do you know where that shit came from? Do you have a book or research on that? Have you even studied yourself off of that shit and then put yourself onto something else? I mean, nothing against it. Like I said, to each his own. I love people no matter what they do, but I just don't understand the blockages. I don't understand, like, I don't. That's just it. I don't even want to understand it. I think it's just fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? It's just hilarious. It's just very hilarious. Then you have some that do it, but they don't really believe in shit. They just like. So I just gotta take the good with the bad. You know what I mean? I've had some that try my supplements, and they're people that run from the truth, but at the same time they just like, who cares? I'll try it. You know what I mean? And they didn't see a difference because they don't want to see a difference. Period. They cool with the little road they walking on, or whatever the fuck they going through, whatever they battling, what demons they facing. Like, it's just funny. I don't know, and I love it though. I love who I am. I love what I represent. I just do. I really, really do. Okay, so I look at it like this. I see everybody for who and what they are. It's too much information out there right now. So if a person is not taking heed, they're not a part of my. They're not a part of who I am anyway. They may have been in the past, and that's fine. And then they still may be. You know what I mean? Shit is very deep. Shit is deep here, but it's not. You know, it is, but it ain't. It is and it ain't at the same time. Um, a lot of people want me to break videos down a little bit more so people can understand them. I say this: uh, what's understood does not have to be explained. I'm not, that's not my job. That's not what I'm here for. Okay, I'm not. So to the ones who can break things down on a simpler term, kudos to you because I've learned even simple terms for simple people don't work. So why lower myself to try to lift someone else up? No, I'm not doing that. I'm only going to hit the people I'm supposed to hit, and that's okay. I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for this, being me. You know, really, at the end of the day, this is all about me growing my soul, me, you know what I'm saying? My journey, my whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's really about my journey and the people I meet along the way. There's something to that. There is. There's something to that. Okay? Our souls have intertwined. Some of them have lost their souls. Like, there's so much that I have inquired here that, man, I'm going to tell you, I'm very thankful for being me. I'm thankful for who I am, where I am in this life today, why I'm here. I'm thankful for all of that. You know, that's how I'm able to take the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever you want to call it. I'm able to change all of it, you know, to be the full alchemist that I am, to make it work for me. Most people don't have a clue what they're doing. Their spirits are controlling them 100%, and they have no fucking idea. No idea at all. I noticed that happening with myself, and that's why I am able to identify this. But guess what? The main times it would happen is when I was under the influence of something, whether it's prescription drugs or alcohol, whatever. Um, I noticed that if I hadn't paid attention, I was being led and controlled by some shit because I was doing shit that I had no idea. Like, it was totally out of my character. And I know this because there's a certain way I am. You know, you should know who you are. So when I would stop and look at myself in the mirror or something, and be like, wait a minute, what the fuck are you doing? Oh shit. Okay. This is one of them spirits. And it wasn't a bad thing neither, guys. It was like I'd be dressing up and doing little, like, playing little roles in the house by myself. And I'm like, why am I putting on all these outfits? These are different spirits. Like I was able to identify like this is scientifically too, guys. So call me loony, whatever you want. Get your book though. Learn something. Why you calling me loony? I learned that to most people, I will be labeled as loony and crazy because I'm coming with information that they don't know how to process yet. And I did say yet. Okay. Anyway, everything has spirit here. Even bugs, dogs, cats. Everything is embodied by spirits. Okay. Once you connect with them spirits, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, you got to connect with your own. So I was able to see just for myself that if you don't control those spirits, they control you. Now, sober, I was able to not have any of those incidents happen to the point where I trained myself that even under the influence, I was able to control what was happening. Okay? So, what I'm trying to get at is a lot of people's spirits just bypass them and communicate to me. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty stellar to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for that. So, they can lie to me all they want. Their spirits be like, put them to sleep. Put them in the trunk. And, and then they tell me what's up. Like, yeah, you know, that's fuck ass shit. That's what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? As long as you're in my vicinity, or if you, even if you communicate with me on the phone, I'm tapped into your spiritual, what you about. And a lot of people's spirits are running from me because they know I'm gonna pull out the truth. They know I'm gonna wake that motherfucker up. So they don't want that. They want to continue to control that the person that that is embodying them. Like shit is so fucking funny. Like people don't even know like how shit really works here. They have no clue. They have no clue. They're fucking lost. They're it's fucking hilarious to me. It's very hilarious. It is. So to one person I might come off as rough. They don't know what I'm dealing with. They don't understand. You can't come patty cake into some. You can honestly, if you got a master plan, yes, you can. Let me take that back. You could come smiling and bearing gifts to a spirit of death or trickery. Yes, you may. I'm not gonna lie to you. But some of us like to nip shit in the bud immediately, so we don't play around. But sometimes we do. I must say, I would be a liar if I say I didn't. I've done this, but for different purposes. For different purposes. Um, I will come on and tell one day all the things that I'm really talking about, but I cannot at this moment. I cannot because it's pretty deep. But just here recently, I have learned so much. You know, let's just say rediscovered so much, like about me and what I represent and who I am, to the point where I have to stay alone. I have to stay to myself, and that doesn't mean people don't flock to me. Oh yeah, they do, and knowing who I am, I'm not surprised. But no, no. You can't expect someone who don't have the eyes to see. That's to say that they don't, and that's what the corona is about. People don't get it, but they don't have the eyes to see who they are, let alone you. So that's why I say that. Now that doesn't mean I don't have a tribe out there. I do, I do, I do. Trust me, we're connected. We're connected. But I am inaccessible. I am unavailable. Very. And to the ones who have been in my presence, like I told them, they need to bow down. And I know that sounds like I'm being arrogant. No, just for the fact that I do not make myself accessible to people for a reason. It's for a big reason. Now, on here I do, but I only have a certain following, a certain crowd, you know. Mainly the ones who know what I'm talking about. They know for reading the books, or the ones who are actually connected and know. There's a difference. Because the book learning shuts off. The intellect shuts off at a certain period. Where this work that I'm doing does not shut off. It grows, it continues, it moves forward. It's infinite energy. That's what I'm tapped into. You know, I'm rolling on a higher energy. So everything I do is going to be on a higher energy. whether I'm talking to you guys, I'm whatever I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm cooking on a high energy, I'm fucking on a high energy. Like it does not go down. Like that's just not how it's not how it rolls. That's not how I get down. Tap into who you are. Tap in, tap in, tap in. So you better tap in. So something is happening. Ah. All right, y'all. You know what? This video about to end right here, right now. I done wandered on off somewhere else. Okay. Yeah. So there's a reason for everything. All right. Till next time. I hope all is well. I hope everyone is using their time wisely. Really pay attention to what's going on. Okay. Everything is not white or black, but everything is put in your face for a reason. This message is getting out for a reason. This video is being sent out for a reason. I haven't really been wanting to do videos lately because I've been doing my work, my inner work. I didn't have time. I felt like I didn't have time for that. But this video is for me too, so maybe I need to go back and watch this at some point, you know, when I move to the next level, whatever it is, because that's more than likely what's going on. Okay, so it was time to slide. We're getting close to the slide time. All right, so all of you who understand, overstand, and get it, let's keep moving forward. Even to the ones who don't, keep moving forward with what you have. Seek and ye shall find. What you seek, seeks you. I made these videos about my love life and how I'm going to find how, I get what I want because of what I'm putting out. You know, before I was putting out a bunch of hurt, pain, just blah, blah, blah. And that's what I kept getting. So once I changed all that, I didn't just change it overnight neither, guys. It's been a process of working on it. Once things changed for me due to the work that I put in, I start seeing different. I start seeing what I want to where I can pick amongst gods, to be a mate. Where before I was trying to make something out of nothing. Not saying that these men are nothing. They didn't even recognize who they were, so they were on a lower level. I recognized who they were. But that's like somebody saying, you got potential, but what good is potential if they don't use it? You see what I'm saying? Ooh, that's what I was up against. Where now I am intertwined with, let's just say, guys who are tapped into who they are. So I feel them. I don't sense a sign of weakness in our conversation. So I'm on, the whole time we're talking, I'm turned on. And not because of the lies they're putting out too. I got guys like that right now. They're just like regurgitating these things. They have a tape in their head. They keep playing over and over and over again every time I talk to them. And they think that they're winning with that tape. They're not, because I see the tape. I feel the tape. Okay, yeah, that's the only way I can put that. I'm ready to hit stop on that bitch for them because they don't even know they're playing a tape. Like, life is so repetitive. But anyway, this the fact that I'm able to recognize this is quite genius, I must say. I've always recognized it, but not only am I recognizing it, I'm not, you know, what they say, I ain't going for the ookie duck. But I am allowing people to play their part because there's like a few that I'm talking to right now, and this is not potential. I mean, some of us get to see things. Let's just say that. At some point, they're gonna take their tape out, that repeated story, that story they keep telling me and others. They're gonna take it out. They're gonna stop that, and they're gonna start a new tape. Even if I sound crazy, you can look at a guy named Joe Dispenza. People listen to other people of influence. Um, we could be speaking the same language, but they'll listen to that person quicker than they will a person who's actually living this life and experience it just through who they are. Where another person may have threw themselves into that life to experience something different than who they are. Ooh, I like the way I put that. That was deep, but not. Anyway, his name is Joe Dispenza. He speaks about a lot of these things that I know about. Um, he talks about how your brain is on autopilot and you have to be the captain, the El Capitan. Okay, that's what I mean by a lot of the guys I'm talking to. They're not the captain. They already have a tape that was placed in there. I don't know how long ago, and they're still using that same tape. And they want to mask everything else with that same tape. It does not work when you're a person like me who can see through all of the mirrors and smoke and the veils and stuff, so to speak. Um, the goddess Kali, or Kali, people would say Kali. Kali, she's the blue goddess from India. That is like a spiritual mother for me, meaning I come from that's a part of who I am spiritually, just a part. Um, what Kali does is she rips away all the ego, all the bullshit, and gets to the real you. Okay, I represent that energy. Okay, that's just one of the energies I represent. So I'm able to strip away whatever a person is trying to put up, even if they don't know they're doing it. Okay, even with myself, that's how it's easy for me to move from one level to the next level to the next level because I don't have time for bullshit. That's what I am. I'll strip the bullshit away. I will allow people to say whatever, do whatever, but not to me, to themselves. Okay, um, and I get to the nitty gritty. Now, when I do stop them in their tracks and have them spirits come forth and speak to me, it is scary for them. It is very scary for them to the point where they don't know how to take me after that. Instead of them stepping up to the plate, they just get scared, run, and hide. That's fine with me too. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I feel like everything happens for a reason. Anyway, a few of the guys that are interviewing to be a mate of mine right now, they have no idea because they're so used to the mundane chicks that they talk about how they want a certain chick, but they're not really in line with that yet. Not at all. So therefore, they're not gonna see me for who I am anyway. They're gonna everything that has a everything that glitters to them is gold when they're actually holding a precious material already within their grasp and they can't even see it. You know what I mean? I wish I could break that down a little bit more, but I'm not because it's not meant to be broke down. That's another thing too. Everybody plays a different position. My position is not to patty cake your ass. I'm not about to stick a pacifier in your mouth. No, I'm here to slap you with the truth, or physically slap you. Whichever way you want to do it, baby. Nah, seriously, I'm here for the truth. I'm not here for that other stuff. I'm not. So if you need to get your hand held across the street, go get it somewhere else, okay? Because I'm gonna hold your hand, but I'm gonna hold it with with an iron fist, okay? If that makes any sense, with a motherfucking every metal fist. Fuck that, it ain't just iron. I'm coming with all even metals y'all ain't heard of. I'm gonna hold your hand a different way, okay? I'm gonna get you to the next level if you're ready, okay? The next level of your life too. That's another thing because we're all on different levels. We're all in different dimensions. I've learned that too. Even with people right in my own home, they were on different dimensions than me. Like I learned that at the beginning of this year, and it was like, whoa, dude. I learned that during a fasting period too. That's another reason why I encourage fasting because people think, oh, you're gonna lose weight. No, you tap into some other shit, bruh. Even when I was sleeping, I was having these amazing dreams. Some of them, like, if I go off of the way I was raised, they would be spooky, evil, all that. But once I tap into it on a different level, they're awesome. And I'm thankful for them opportunities. So, speaking of fasting, guys, I'm trying to touch a lot of things at once. I'm going to do another fast here soon. I would say today, but I've already got up this morning and had breakfast. So, y'all caught me during my nap time. Yep, had to get the beauty rest, baby. But it may be tomorrow. Perhaps it is. Yeah. Tomorrow's the day. So tomorrow's gonna be the day of my fast. I'm gonna start before me and my daughter actually start. I'm gonna get a little head start on her because I've been like doing the most here lately. Even with me doing the most, I'm still tapped into what I'm supposed to do. So that's another thing I want to tell people. Don't feel like you need something outside of you to be your best version of you. Okay. You do not. I can tap into who I am, what I'm supposed to do, no matter what. You know what I mean? No matter what is put in front of me, no matter what I'm facing, no matter whatever, no matter my challenges, the obstacles, I'm stay in tune and aligned, no matter what. Okay, so I'm about to end this video. I already get my wop, wop. Let's get this wop. Okay, ready? Wop, wop. Greatness there. All right, guys. To the next video. Sit down and pay attention. Everything. From the things you watch on TV to the people you encounter, your children, your friends, your family. Just pay attention to everything in your life right now. The news, what's going on? These shots, the coronavirus, everything. You can't ride on airplanes without masks and, just everything that's going on. Pay attention because these right here, all the stuff that is occurring are just small events to the big events. Okay? But if you're prepared, you're good. And when you say prepared, most people think like bullets and guns. That may be your last option, but that is not the only option that you have. Okay? You need to be, if you're just aware of what's going on, you'll be a step ahead of that and a step ahead of the next, bullshit. Shouts out to all the men out there that are putting in the work, that are doing what they need to do. Shouts out to you. Kudos to you. I'm really looking forward to meeting more of our men that are doing the work. I've met quite a few here recently, and I enjoy it. I'm actually interviewing a couple to be my mates. Okay, I'm very excited about that because I always knew that I require a certain energy, and I hadn't seen that, not at all. Not if I combine all the men that I was with. Now that's not saying that they weren't capable, but it's a difference. Trust me, it's a big difference from being capable and actually doing the work. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. It's not good or bad, it just is what it is, okay? Um to the ones who are doing the work, they know what I mean. They know because they're doing the same thing with women. They don't want to be with just any old woman just because she's beautiful and got a nice body and her lips are pretty. Just the mundane shit. They're looking for that woman like me who's already there. She knows what she wants. She's on her shit. She's in her goddesshood. Not just talking about it, not just saying it, you know, in every realm possible. There's more than just one realm. There's more than just one dimension. She's putting in the work in every dimension. They know. We know. Trust me, we know. But we're at a point now where honestly, we don't want to fool with the other shit no more. I know I don't personally. I'm tired of listening to the same stories over and over again. It's like, dude, you're not even exciting me. Like, do you know there's a whole other side of me that you haven't even tapped into yet? And you probably won't because you're not where you need to be. And it's better than any drug you can ever do, any drink you can ever drink. Okay? Like, when you tell people this, they're looking like, really? What is that? Like, motherfucker, it's you, it's me. Like, you know, I just tell somebody, like, I am the psychedelic. And they're like, yeah, okay, I hear that all the time. Well, guess what? You could be holding that, listen. If you're not right, it don't matter if you got the right partner or not. That's just how it works. You both have to be aligned. So you're not going to experience what you need to experience until you both are, you both have to be aligned on the same frequency, basically. So if you have a woman like myself who's on a higher frequency, and I'm talking to a guy who has potential and he's on a high frequency but not where he needs to be for real, he's not gonna understand or understand half the shit you say. He's gonna be like that tape, like Joe Dispenza said. He's just gonna be playing that tape on autopilot over and over again. He's not even gonna know it, because that's what I've realized. So this video is gonna be about me really just releasing a lot of people from my life to, again, a new group. There's a group that I just acquired, and I'm gonna release them too. There's nothing wrong with that neither. That's just fine. That doesn't mean that these aren't good people. I may be friends with them, but what I mean by they won't be in my immediate circle. So I may keep up with them in other areas, because that doesn't mean that they don't play a part in my life. That doesn't mean that they don't have a message to give. Okay, that's another thing people take for granted. You think like, okay, so this is a bum, and I'm giving you guys a real dramatic example. This is a bum, they stink, I don't want to talk to them. Where I'm gonna be like, that's a bum, but when they speak to me, I'm gonna still speak. When they talk, I'm gonna still listen. Okay, now I may not hug that person, but I'm still gonna get whatever information that was needed for me for that day, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, I feel like we're all here for that. Like, everybody I encounter, they have something to bring to the table, whether I know it or not. There's an area in my life that I need to deal with, face, understand, overstand it, make it a part of me. Whatever it is, I have to figure it out. So, what I'm getting at is all the people that I've inquired in my life right now, except for the ones I already know. They're already, we already having our gangster party, whatever you want to call it, our God gangster party. So, not them. It's just the ones that are at the gate trying to get in. Those, I have to, I have to see stuff for what it is. I know it sounds like I'm talking in riddles, but like I said, I'm only here for the select few right now, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't expect too many to be on board. I'm telling you right now, because when you do that, that's when you let yourself down over and over again. Now, am I not? I am wanting more. Part of me wants to see better. I would like to Thanos these niggas, snap my fingers, and then they all switch over and see the light. And I don't mean that one light. I want them to see what the fuck is going on, see the light within them. But they got to get through the dark to get to the light. So you got to let them, take their journey and travel. Just like I had to, we all had to at some point. It is what it is. So I don't know. Everybody I encounter, I move them spiritually, and that's fine with me. That's all I can ask for. Some of them can explain it, some of them can't. I can, but some shit is not needed to be explained. It just is. Alright guys, till next time. Peace. Enjoy your day. Thanks for watching my video. Do something new today. Challenge yourself to do something new today. Do something new today to make you a better you. Whatever it is, just do it and see what happens. Do something you don't normally do and see how you feel at the end of it. Because in the beginning, it may be rough. If you want to join me on this fast tomorrow, let's see who can hold up their end of it. I'll do my videos. I always do my videos during my fasting because it's a challenge for me. No matter how many times I do it, it's a fucking challenge for me, guys. And it's a way of discipline. It's more than just what people think. And then the plus side is you lose weight and you detox on top of it. Like, you get so many benefits, bro. So many benefits. I cannot explain. So tomorrow's fast day. If you guys aren't ready, how about we prep you today for this change, and we do it. We'll start tomorrow. Whoever's on board, you're on board. Leave me a message. Let me know you're on board. Even if it's tomorrow, just be like, hey, I'm starting to fast with you. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I gotta coach myself, but I don't need nobody. I'm a cheerleader for me. Yeah. I'm so serious. If y'all only knew, you'd be like, this is amazing. But what's easy to the next man may be hard to the next. I get that. I hear it in the voices around me. So, like I said, I'm here for that extra little the extra strength. I was gonna say push, but like my daughter said, I come off as a boot camper. I'm a boot camp you together, bro. Get this shit together. But yeah, I might not wipe y'all nose. But yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna come with the truth for you, and I'll give you a hug. But you gotta hear the truth first. And you got to find your own truth in the truths that I'm giving you. That's another thing too. So let's get back on task before I get to preaching and teaching and whatever. Because at the end of the day, I am a student. Um, I don't know it all. I don't even want to know it all. I'm gonna tell you, I don't. So we in this together, okay? If you on this fast with me tomorrow, let me know. Let me know. Let's communicate and let's come up with some ideas together how to get through it and see how it works for you. Because I have my own little regimen. It works for me, but I don't know, you know, how your lifestyle is. What can help you? Maybe we could come together and talk about it, and I can help another person. Who knows? To the next video. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm sending out love, 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 love. Love from Yaya. That's great. Love from Yaya. That's great. All right, y'all. Peace.